My name is Amelia. The doctor gave me 6 months. He is picking out my wedding dress, but I'll be dead before spring. That is my secret, my last secret. I want to tell you my story. Please listen. Please sit with me. I am 24 years old. I live in a small town. The town is quiet. The town is beautiful. I live with my boyfriend. His name is David. David is a good man. He is a very good man. He has brown hair. He has green eyes. He smiles a lot. When he smiles, I feel happy. He works in an office. He works hard. He loves me. I know he loves me very much. We are very happy together. We want a beautiful life. But my body is sick, very sick. I remember the day. It was Tuesday. The weather was cold. The sky was gray. I did not feel well. I felt very tired. I felt pain in my body. My bones hurt. My head hurt. I went to the hospital. The hospital was big. The hospital was busy. I walked inside. I smelled the medicine. I sat in a chair. The chair was hard. I waited. I waited for a long time. Then the doctor called my name. Amelia, he said. I stood up. I walked into his room. The room was small. The walls were white. The floor was gray. There was a clock on the wall. Tick, tock, tick, tock. The sound was very loud. The doctor looked at me. His eyes were sad. He held a piece of white paper. He told me the news. The bad news. I am very sick. My sickness is very bad. There is no cure. There is no medicine for this. I cannot get better. He looked at his hands. Then he looked at me. I am sorry, he said. I am so sorry. You have 6 months. 6 months. I heard the words, but I did not understand them. 6 months is a short time. 6 months is not enough. Right now, it is autumn. The leaves are falling. They are red. They are yellow. Winter will come soon. Winter will be cold. Snow will fall. Then spring will come. The flowers will grow. But I will not see the spring. I will be dead before spring. I started to cry. I cried a lot. My face was wet. My hands were shaking. I felt cold. I felt very scared. I was alone in that room. I wanted David. I wanted his warm hug. Maybe you feel scared sometimes. Have you ever felt very scared? It is a cold feeling. It is a lonely feeling. It is okay to feel scared. We all feel scared in life. You are not alone. It is okay to cry. I left the hospital. I walked to the bus stop. I got on the bus. I looked out the window. People were walking on the street. People were talking. People were laughing. They did not know. They did not know my secret. Life was normal for them, but my life was ending. The world did not stop, but my world stopped. I went home. I opened the door. The house was warm. It smelled like food. It smelled like garlic and tomatoes. David was cooking. He was making soup. He loves to cook. He heard the door. He saw me. He smiled a big smile. "Hello, beautiful," he said. He walked to me. He kissed my cheek. How was the doctor? I looked at him. I saw his happy eyes. I saw his hope. I opened my mouth. I wanted to tell him the truth. I wanted to say, I am dying. I have 6 months. But I stopped. I could not do it. I could not break his heart. I wanted to protect his smile. So I lied. I told a small lie. He gave me some new medicine, I said. I just need to rest. I need a lot of rest. David looked happy. He looked relieved. He hugged me tight. Good, he said. Because we have a lot to do. We need to plan our wedding. He wanted to marry me. He wanted a big wedding. He was planning our wedding. He wanted a summer wedding, a wedding in June. June is a beautiful month. The sun is warm. The sky is blue. The flowers are bright. But June is too late for me. I will not be there in June. I will be gone. But David did not know. After dinner, he took out a notebook, a big blue notebook. He sat on the sofa. He patted the seat next to him. Come sit with me, he said. I sat next to him. I leaned my head on his shoulder. He smelled like soap. He smelled safe. Look, he said. He opened the notebook. There were many pages, pages of dresses, pages of rings, pages of flowers. He cut them from magazines. He was very excited. His eyes were shining. I want pink flowers, he said. Do you like pink flowers? Yes, I said. My voice was quiet. I like pink flowers. And we will have a big band. A band to play music. We will dance all night. All our friends will come. It will be the best day. I closed my eyes. I imagined the music. I imagined the dancing. I imagined his happy face on the wedding day. It was a nice dream. A very nice dream. I decided to keep the dream alive. I will let him plan. I will not stop him. This is my gift to him. My last gift. A few weeks passed. Life went on. I felt weaker. Every day I felt a little more tired. Waking up was hard. My body felt heavy, like a bag of rocks. But David was busy. He was planning. He was very happy. He woke up early. He sang in the shower. One Saturday, he woke me up early. Get up, sleepyhead, he said. He had coffee in his hands. He had toast on a plate. Today is a big day. Why? I asked. I sat up slowly. Today we buy your dress, the wedding dress. My heart beat fast. My wedding dress. But I will never wear it to a church. I felt a big lump in my throat. I wanted to cry, but I smiled. I drank the hot coffee. I ate the warm toast. I put on a thick coat, my blue coat. We drove to the city. We went to a bridal shop. The shop was very beautiful. It had large glass windows. Inside, there were many dresses. Beautiful white dresses, long dresses, short dresses, dresses with shiny stones, dresses with soft lace. A lady came to help us. She had a kind smile. Hello, she said. Are you the bride? Yes, I said. David was very excited. He walked around the store. He looked at all the dresses. He touched the soft fabric. He searched for the perfect one. This one, he said suddenly. He pointed to a dress in the corner. It was a beautiful dress. It was long and white. It had beautiful flowers on the skirt. It looked like a princess dress. Try it on, he said. Please, Amelia. I took the heavy dress. The lady helped me. We went into a small room, a dressing room. I took off my clothes. I was very thin now. I put on the white dress. The lady zipped it up the back. You look stunning, she said. You are a beautiful bride. I looked in the large mirror. I saw myself. I saw the white dress. I did not look like a dying girl. I looked like a bride. I looked healthy for a moment, but inside, my heart was breaking. I touched the white lace. It was very soft. I walked out of the room. David was sitting on a chair. He looked up. He stopped breathing. His mouth opened slightly. His eyes got very wide. He stood up slowly. He walked toward me. He had tears in his eyes, happy tears. Amelia, he whispered, you are an angel. You are so beautiful. He held my hands. He kissed my forehead. He was so happy. I saw his happiness. It was big. It was real. I smiled at him. I smiled for him. We will take it, he told the lady. He bought the dress. He is picking out my wedding dress. But I will be dead before spring. The thought made me very sad, but his big smile made me happy. Love is complicated. It is hard and beautiful at the same time. Love is putting someone else first. The weather got colder. It was November now. The trees were bare. No leaves on the branches, just brown wood. I stayed home a lot. The cold air hurt my lungs. It was hard to breathe outside. I read books in the living room. I drank hot tea. I watched the small birds out the window. David came home from work every day with new ideas. Cake, he said one evening. He walked through the door with bags. We need to pick a cake. The next day, he brought small boxes home. Small white boxes. They were from a local bakery. He opened the boxes on the kitchen table. There were slices of cake, many flavors, many colors. Sit down, he said. He gave me a silver fork. We have to taste them all today. There was brown chocolate cake. There was white vanilla cake. There was yellow lemon cake. There was red cake. Try the chocolate, he said. He pushed the plate to me. I took a small bite. It was sweet, very sweet, too sweet for me. My stomach felt sick. I did not have a big appetite anymore. Food tasted different now. Everything tasted like paper. But I chewed the soft cake. I swallowed it. I drank a glass of water. It is good, I said. Now try the lemon. I tried the lemon. It was sour and sweet. We sat at the wooden table. We ate cake. He laughed loudly. He had a piece of yellow cake on his nose. I laughed too. I wiped it off with a white napkin. Which one is the best? He asked me. The vanilla, I said. The vanilla is perfect. Okay, vanilla it is. A big vanilla cake, 3 levels high, with white sugar flowers on top. He took out his blue notebook. He wrote it down with his black pen. He was so proud. I watched his hand writing the words. I wanted to freeze time. I wanted to stop the clock. I wanted to stay in this warm kitchen forever, just eating cake with David, just being normal. Sometimes it was very hard to hide the truth. My body was failing. One day I fainted. I was in the bathroom. I was brushing my teeth. Suddenly, the room spun around. Everything went black. I fell on the hard floor. I woke up later. David was on the floor with me. He was holding me tight. He was shaking. His face was white like snow. He looked very scared. "Amelia, Amelia," he shouted. "I am awake," I whispered. My head hurt. The floor was cold. He picked me up in his strong arms. He put me in our bed. He pulled the thick blanket over me. He called my doctor on the phone. He was very angry. He was shouting. "She is not getting better," he yelled on the phone. "She is getting worse. Your medicine is not working." He hung up the phone. He threw it on the bed. He sat by my side. He held my hand tight. He buried his face in my neck. He cried. He cried very loudly. His tears made my skin wet. "I am so scared," he said. His voice was broken. "I do not want to lose you. I cannot lose you." I stroked his hair, his soft brown hair. "I am here," I said softly. "I am right here with you." I almost told him the secret then. I almost said, "David, I have only a few months left. The doctor told me in September." But he looked up at me. His eyes were red and swollen. He looked so fragile, like a broken glass. He needed hope. "We need to hurry," he said, wiping his eyes. "We need to get married soon. Maybe in April. Can we change the date to April? April, springtime. I will not be here in April." But I nodded my head. "April," I said. "April is a beautiful month." He kissed my hand. "I will plan faster. April will be perfect. You will be better in April." He needed the planning. The planning gave him hope. Hope is a strong thing. It keeps us moving forward. It keeps us waking up in the morning. I could not take his hope away. December arrived. The first snow fell from the sky. It covered the dark street. It covered the cars. Everything was white and quiet outside. It was very beautiful. I love the white snow. But I was very weak now. I spent all day in bed, or on the soft sofa. I could not walk far. My legs felt like jelly. My breathing was slow and shallow. I was always tired. David brought the wedding invitations home. He designed them himself on his computer. They were beautiful, thick white paper, shiny silver writing. He sat on the edge of the bed. He put a small wooden tray over my legs. He had a nice pen, a black ink pen. "Let us write the names on the envelopes," he said happily. He gave me the black pen. I took it in my fingers. My hand was shaking. I tried to write my friend's name. Sarah. The letters looked messy. The letters were crooked. My hand would not listen to my brain anymore. I dropped the pen. It rolled on the tray. It made a black mark on the perfect white paper. I ruined it, I said. Tears filled my eyes. I started to cry. I cried because of the ruined paper. But I also cried because I was dying. I cried because I was too weak to write a name. I was losing everything. David took the ruined paper. He moved the wooden tray away. He pulled me into his warm arms. He hugged me tight. He kissed the top of my head. "It is okay," he said softly. "It is just paper. We have many papers. I will write them. You just tell me who to invite. I will do the hard work." I rested my heavy head on his chest. I closed my eyes. I listened to his heart. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. A strong heartbeat. A healthy heartbeat. It was a good sound. "Okay," I said. He wrote the names. He sat there and wrote for 2 hours. He wrote my mother's name. He wrote his father's name. He wrote all our friends' names. He made a big pile of white envelopes. He was so happy to see the big pile grow. "Our friends will be so excited to get these," he said. He smiled at the pile. I just nodded my head and smiled back. I felt a deep peace inside me. I felt happy that he was happy. I was giving him good memories. One night, it was very late. David was asleep. He was sleeping deeply in the bed. The room was dark. The house was quiet. I was awake. I could not sleep. My body hurt too much. My mind was full of many thoughts. I got out of bed very slowly. My feet touched the cold floor. I walked to the kitchen. I turned on a small yellow light. I found a piece of plain paper. I found a pen. I need to leave him something. I need to leave my voice behind. When I am gone, he will be sad. He will be angry. I need to explain. So I wrote a letter. A special letter for David. "My dearest David," I wrote on the paper. "When you read this, I will be gone. I am sorry. I am so very sorry I kept this secret. The doctor gave me 6 months to live. I knew I would not see the spring." My tears fell on the paper. The paper got wet. I wiped my eyes with my hand. I kept writing. "But you are so happy. You are planning our beautiful wedding. You had so much hope in your eyes. Your hope gave me joy. Your planning gave me a reason to smile every single day. You gave me the best last months of my life. You made me feel like a beautiful bride." I took a deep breath. My chest hurt a lot. I had to stop and rest. Then I wrote more. "Do not be angry with me. Please. I loved you too much to stop you. I loved the white dress. I loved the sweet cake. I loved the silver invitations. In my mind, we had the wedding. We danced to the music. We laughed with our friends. We were married in my heart. I looked out the kitchen window. It was dark outside. The stars were shining in the black sky. They were beautiful and bright. David, I wrote at the end, please be happy. Please live a long, good life. Wear your nice suit. Eat the vanilla cake. Dance to the music. And one day, find true love again. I want you to be loved. You are a wonderful man. Thank you for loving me so much. Forever yours, Amelia. I folded the paper carefully. I put it in a small envelope. I wrote his name on the front. David. I walked back to the living room. I hid the envelope inside his blue wedding notebook. He will find it later. He will find it when the time is right, when spring comes. The next day, my best friend Sarah came to visit me. Sarah is a very good friend. She has blonde hair. She usually has a loud, happy laugh. But today, she did not laugh. She looked very sad. She wore a black sweater. She knows my secret. She went to the doctor with me a long time ago. She knows I am dying. She sat next to me on the sofa. She held my cold hand. You look very tired, Amelia, she said softly. I am tired, Sarah. Very tired. My time is almost up. I can feel it. Sarah started to cry. She hid her face in her hands. Her shoulders shook. No, she cried. Please, no, not yet. It is okay, I said. I touched her blonde hair. I am not afraid anymore. I am ready. But I need a favor from you. A very big favor. She looked up. Her face was wet. Anything. I will do anything for you, Amelia. I told her about the white dress. The beautiful white dress at the shop in the city. The dress David bought for me. It was still at the shop. They were keeping it there in a safe room until April. Go to the shop today, I said. Get the dress. Bring it here to my house. Hide it in your car. Do not let David see it. Why? She asked. She wiped her eyes. I want to wear it. I want to show him. Just once, before it is too late. Sarah nodded her head. Okay, I will get it today. I promise. She left the house. She drove to the city. She went to the shop. She came back later in the afternoon. She had a big white bag, a very big bag. She hid the bag in the guest bedroom. David was at his office. He did not know. My special plan was ready. It was a week before Christmas. The air outside was freezing. The doctor came to my house. He checked my heart with his tools. He checked my slow breathing. He talked to David in the small hallway. Their voices were very low, but the house was quiet. I heard them. It will not be long now, the doctor said to David. A few days, maybe a week. Keep her warm, make her comfortable. I heard David crying. A soft, broken, terrible cry. It broke my heart to hear him. The doctor left. The front door closed. David came into the bedroom. His eyes were very red. He tried to smile for me. You are doing great, he lied. He kissed my hand. David, I said. My voice was very weak. Barely a whisper. Can you go to the store for me? I want some strawberries. Please. Fresh red strawberries. Strawberries. In winter. He laughed a little sad laugh. Okay. I will find some for you. I will go to the big supermarket across town. I will be back soon. He put on his heavy winter coat. He kissed my head. He left the house. I heard his car start. I heard him drive away. I picked up my phone. I called Sarah. Come quickly, I said. It is time. Bring the bag. Sarah came over fast. She ran into the house. She went to the guest bedroom. She brought the big white bag into my bedroom. She helped me get out of the bed. I could not stand well. My legs were too weak. I leaned heavily on her shoulder. She took off my soft pajamas. She opened the big white bag. She pulled out the dress, the beautiful white wedding dress. The lace was so pretty. She helped me put it on. I lifted my arms slowly. She pulled the dress down over my head. It was loose, very loose. I had lost a lot of weight. My body was very thin like a stick, but the dress was still beautiful. Sarah tied the back tightly to make it fit better. She sat me in a chair. She brushed my hair carefully. She put a little pink makeup on my pale cheeks. She put a little red color on my dry lips. "Look," she said. She brought a small mirror to my face. I looked at myself. I looked tired. My eyes were dark underneath. But I looked like a bride, a real bride. I gave a small smile. "Help me to the living room," I said. Sarah held my arm. We walked slowly, very slowly, step by step. The dress was very long. It brushed the wooden floor. S-H-H-H, S-H-H-H, S-H-H-H. It made a nice, soft sound. We reached the living room. Sarah helped me sit on the big, comfortable chair. The chair faced the front door. "I will wait outside in my car," Sarah said. She kissed my warm cheek. "You look perfect." She left the house. I sat alone. The house was very quiet. The Christmas tree was in the corner of the room. The small lights were on. Red lights, green lights, yellow lights. They twinkled softly. It was a magical room. I waited. I breathed slowly. In and out, in and out. I wanted to stay awake. I had to stay awake for him. I prayed for strength. After 30 minutes, I heard his car outside. I heard his heavy footsteps on the stairs. I heard his metal key in the door. The door opened. Cold wind blew inside. David walked in. He had a small plastic box in his hand. "I found the strawberries," he said happily. He looked down while he took off his shoes. He closed the door. He turned around. He saw me. He stopped moving. The plastic box fell from his hands. It hit the floor. The red strawberries spilled everywhere. Red strawberries on the brown floor. He did not move. He did not speak a word. He just stared at me. His mouth was open slightly. His green eyes were very wide. "Surprise," I whispered. My voice was very quiet, but the room was silent. He heard it. He took one step forward, then another step. He walked slowly, like he was walking in a dream, like I was a magic ghost. He fell to his knees in front of my chair. He reached out his hands. His hands were shaking violently. He touched the white lace fabric of my dress. He touched my hands. My hands were very cold, but his hands were very warm. "Amelia," he cried. His voice broke into pieces. "Amelia, what is this?" "It is our wedding day," I said. I gave him a small, loving smile. I could not wait until April. I wanted to be your bride today. Tears fell down his face. Big, fast, heavy tears. He did not wipe them away. He looked deep into my eyes. He understood. He finally understood everything. He understood that I would not be here in April. He understood that this was my goodbye. But he did not run away. He did not yell. He stayed on his knees on the floor. He held my cold hands tightly in his warm hands. "You are the most beautiful bride," he said, crying. "The most beautiful woman in the whole world. Let us say our words," I said softly. "Just you and me, right now." He nodded his head. He sniffed and tried to stop crying. He looked at me with so much love, a big, deep, powerful love. David," he said. His voice was shaking. "Take you, Amelia, to be my wife, my only love, forever and ever, through all of time." I smiled. My heart felt warm. The pain in my sick body went away for one small minute. Amelia," I whispered. "Take you, David, to be my husband, my true love. I will love you from here to the stars, forever." He leaned forward slowly. He kissed my lips. It was a soft, gentle kiss. It tasted like salt from his tears, but it was the best kiss of my whole life. "We are married," he whispered against my forehead. "Yes," I said, "we are married." That night, Sarah came back inside. She and David helped me out of the heavy dress. They put it back in the white bag. They put my pajamas back on. They put me back in my warm bed. I was so tired. I could not keep my heavy eyes open anymore. But I was happy. My heart was completely full. I had my beautiful wedding. I wore my perfect dress. I saw the pure look of love on his handsome face. The next few days were very quiet. I stayed in bed all day and all night. David stayed right next to me. He did not go to his office. He did not write in his blue notebook anymore. The busy planning was over. The wedding was done. Now, there was only peace, just being together in the quiet room. He held my hand all the time. He told me funny stories from his childhood. He read me good books. Sometimes, we just listened to soft music. Soft piano music playing in the background. He was very strong for me. He smiled when I opened my eyes. He kissed my thin fingers. He fed me cold water with a small metal spoon. He is a good husband, the best husband in the world. My time is very short now. My breaths are very slow. I sleep almost all day. The pain is fading away. The bad fear is totally gone. I feel light. I feel like I am floating. I wanted to tell you this story before I go away. I wanted to share my big secret with you. My name is Amelia. I am 24 years old. The doctor gave me 6 months to live. I am dying. And my David planned our wedding. He picked out my dress, and I will be dead before spring. But please listen to me. This is not a sad story. Please do not be sad for me. This is a happy story. This is a true story about love. Love is the most important thing in the whole world. It is stronger than sickness. It is stronger than fear. It is much stronger than death. Death can take my body, but death cannot take my love. Because of David, my last months were filled with pure joy. Because of his happy planning, I had a beautiful dream to wake up to. I tasted sweet vanilla cakes. I saw beautiful pink flowers in pictures. I felt like a true princess. He gave me a future in my mind, even when my sick body had no future left. My life was short, too short, but it was full. I loved deeply with all my heart, and I was loved deeply by a good man. Many people live a very long time. They live for 80 or 90 years, but they never find this kind of true love. They never feel this magic. I found it. I am very lucky. I am a very lucky girl. I want to tell you something important. You, who are listening to my voice right now, life is beautiful. Life is a gift, but life is also very fast. It goes by very quickly, like a fast train. Do not wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow is not promised to anyone. We do not know what will happen tomorrow. If you love someone, tell them today. Tell them right now. Go to them. Give them a big, warm hug. Look in their eyes. Smile at them. Be kind to them. Say the words out loud. I love you. Do not fight over small things. Small things do not matter. The dishes do not matter. The money does not matter. Only love matters in the end. If you have a big dream, go after it today. Do not be afraid to try. It is okay to be scared sometimes, but try anyway. Take a step. You can do this. You are strong. You have a good heart. Maybe you are facing a hard time right now. Maybe you feel alone in the world. Maybe you feel sick or very tired. Maybe you want to give up. Please know that there is light in the dark. There is always hope. Find your hope. Find your small joy. Enjoy a simple cup of hot tea in the morning. Look at a beautiful green tree. Listen to a small bird singing in the sky. Feel the warm sun on your face. The world is full of small, beautiful things. Open your eyes. Enjoy them all. Be thankful for them. I will close my eyes very soon. I will go to a deep sleep. I will not wake up again in this bed. But I am not afraid at all. I have my beautiful, perfect memories. I have my beautiful white dress. I have my husband. I have David's deep love in my heart forever. When spring comes, the cold snow will melt away. The pink and yellow flowers will bloom in the grass. The birds will sing loud songs. The sun will be warm and bright. I will not be here to see it. But when you see the spring flowers, think of me for a moment. Think of Amelia. Think of the happy girl who had a beautiful wedding in her heart. Keep loving with all you have. Keep hoping for good things. Keep living your beautiful life every single day. Thank you for listening to my simple story. Thank you for sitting with me. Thank you for being my friend today. Goodbye. Be happy. Live a very good life.